Hi everyone, welcome back to Rachel's Kitchen. Today we are going to make air fried thin pork chops. And cannot wait to try them. Let's get started. We have our thin pork chops here, and we got our street taco seasoning that we're going to try. And then we got our cooking spray that we are going to use to spray the basket. And we are going to get a bowl, and we're going to put our seasoning in the bowl. Instead of using a bowl today, I'm going to use a plate. And we are going to put our seasoning on the plate. This is the first time that I've tried this recipe, and we are going to try it together. This is what I have on the plate, the street taco seasoning. And we are going to take our pork chops, our thin pork chops, and we are going to cover them in the seasoning. We are going to take one of our pork chops out of the package, and we are going to mash it down in the seasoning to make sure it's all on the back, just like that. And then we want to flip it and mash it down to make sure we have seasoning all over. If not, make sure you take the seasoning and put it where it is and mash it down. This is the other side, and we're going to do the same thing. Make sure that it's fully seasoned. And shake off the excess seasoning, and then your pork chop will look like this, with your seasoning and everything. And repeat for all your pork chops, just the way they are. You want to make sure that your pork chops are covered with your seasoning. I did not spray anything on them. They just come out of the package like that, and I just put them on the plate with the seasoning, and I'm seasoning them that way. Your pork chops. And here's your seasoned pork chops that I have. Now we are going to put them in the air fryer, but before we put them in the air fryer, we would want to spray the basket. We got our air fryer right here, and we're going to plug it in. And we're going to take the basket are going to use our cooking spray in the basket. And then we are going to put our pork chops in the basket. I'm putting 4 pork chops in my basket, and these are thin, so they will take about 5 minutes on each side. And we have our pork chops. We're going to put the basket back in, and we are going to cook them for 5 minutes on one side and 6 minutes on the other side. We are going to set the air fryer at 400, and we are going to cook on one side for 5 minutes, and then when this is done, we're going to flip them over. The air fryer is done for 5 minutes. Now we are going to take that out. And they are looking so good. We are going to flip them over. Now that we have them flipped over, we are going to put them back in. Slide the basket back in, and we are going to turn it on, back on for 6 minutes. And it's still 400. And when done, we will show you. Yay! Our pork chops are now done, and we are going to take the basket out. And this is how they come out. And they smell delicious. And this is air fried thin pork chops. These are our butter peas. And we are going to add our pork chop to it. And there's our delicious pork chop. and I'm going to serve some white rice with it. And this is dinner. I hope y'all like my recipes. If you would please like, subscribe, and share. And I would like to thank y'all for watching.